10 niche fragrances for life, and then toss the rest. You want to see what I've chosen? Well, you know what to do. Stay tuned. Hello, I'm Scott, this is a Centurion, and I pray and I hope that everyone out there is safe and keeping well. Today's video is 10 niche fragrances for life, and then toss the rest. Now, these are 10 fragrances that obviously are in my collection. There's a few of them that are from a discovery set and one that is a decant. But I love them so much. I could have picked other ones, but these are the ones that I am going to get bigger bottles of no matter what. So let's start off. Before I start, a big thank you to Claire from the Smurfy Gurly channel. She was the one that actually tagged me in this video. I'll leave a link of her channel in the description. Go check her out if you haven't already. So, first one is Mancera Cedrat Boise. It's a big favourite in the community. Some say it's got a similar DNA to Creed's Aventus. It is a little bit similar, but I think it's a fragrance in its own right. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's got lemon, blackcurrant, patchouli, sandalwood, cedar, leather. Fantastic longevity on it. It's quite versatile. I think you can get away with wearing that in nearly any occasion or circumstance or any type of weather other than the really hot, maybe. But I mean, each to their own, you could. But that is Cedrat Boise by Mancera. You can pick that up for a really good price at the moment as well. I think that's going for around about 70 or 80 pounds for a 120ml bottle. But that's fantastic. Next one is, and you've probably seen it in my reviews before, but I can't leave it out, and it is Montale Intense Cafe. Such a beautiful scent. It's got a really nice, sort of like a Bulgarian rose. It's a dark rose mixed with a light vanilla coffee. It's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful presentation, if you don't mind this thing going clink clink all the time. Nice to see different bottles in your collection. That's a beautiful purple to that. Fragrance is fantastic. The performance on that is absolutely stellar, absolutely brilliant. You're getting 10 to 12 hours longevity on that, even more on clothes, and the projection on that is just stupid. So that is Montale Intense Cafe. And my next one is, I think it's classed as niche. I'm classing it as niche anyway. And it is Milano Cento Him. And it has lavender, lemon, bergamot, petitgrain, patchouli, sandalwood, amber, to name just a few notes in there. But it is absolutely, it's absolutely to die for. Now, it's such a clean, traditional smell. I love wearing this because I've got the shower gels to this as well, and I love to have a shower with that and then spray this as well on top of it. It just leaves you feeling so refreshed. It's a beautiful fragrance, and you can pick that up relatively cheaply. That's only a 50ml bottle of EDT, and I think you can pick that up for around about £30, which is really good. Longevity again is really good on that. You're getting about 8 hours, and projection is quite good for 1 to 2 hours, arm's length as well. Really good. It obviously wouldn't be one of my reviews without maybe a couple of Molinards, because they are one of my favourite houses. And that one again is Queel, a brilliant leather scent, a suede leather, soft incense, there's oud in there, lemon. It's absolutely to die for. The projection on that is really strong. It's got a longevity of 8 to 10 hours, on clothes even longer. Absolutely fantastic fragrance, and you can pick that up for a 75ml EDP. It's niche for around about £30 to £35. Sometimes you can get it even cheaper if it's on sale, but that is a fantastic house to look out for and a brilliant fragrance. That's Quill by Molinard. Now my next one is another Molinard. This one's going slightly different, more on your gourmand side, but I wanted to put a gourmand in there, or a couple of gourmands in there, because it's nice to have a mix if I'm going to be stuck with these for life. And it is Molinard's Patchouli Intense. Different colour bottle, absolutely beautiful. And this is you can smell the patchouli, but it's ever so light, and you get a vanilla and praline, like a chocolate praline. It's absolutely sumptuous. It's gorgeous. There's neroli, jasmine, sandalwood, white musk in there. Again, that one is a bit more expensive because that is from a different line from Molinard, but you can pick that up still for a 75ml bottle for between £45 and £60, which is a cracking deal still. Longevity again is about 8 hours. Projection, you're going to get 2 hours projection on that, maybe even longer at an arm's length, but it's a beautiful scent, and that is, women would love that, to wear that as well. It's totally unisex, classy, beautiful, fantastic, wouldn't be without it. The next one is another one of my favourite houses, and it is Penhaligons Opus 1870. Now this one has got coriander, yuzu, pepper, cinnamon, incense and rose in, and you can really smell the rose, and it's a really nice, it's a nice soft sort of powdery rose, but it's not too powdery. You get the fruits from the yuzu, beautiful scent. You can still get, I've seen that still in the shops, it's not discontinued, but you can get that on discounters for around about £70 to £80 for a 100ml bottle. The presentation is really good on that, nice little bow tie. Beautiful bottles, really heavy. They look fantastic in your collection as well. Classy scent. You're getting about 6 to 7 hours longevity on this. Projection isn't huge, but it draws people in. So it's perfect for if you're going to things like a wedding or even a job interview and you don't want to be choking people out, what have you. Fantastic scent for that. Absolutely beautiful. Now the next one is another Penhaligons, but this one's a little bit stronger in the smelling department. So, and that is Penhaligons LP number 9. Now this one takes it a little bit more spicier, and yeah, you smell it's very strong in the pepper. It's got beautiful pepper smell in it. Let me put that to one side. It is mandarin, bergamot, rosewood, jasmine, orris, amber, and like I said, pepper, and it is absolutely beautiful. You can see it's slightly, you can see by the colour of the juice, it's totally different to the other Penhaligons. You're going to get again roughly about 6 to 7 hours longevity on it. Projection is about the same. It's fairly close. That you could probably still wear as an office scent, but I would say that's more of your date night type scent. It's not too much. You're not going to be offending people, but it's got class to it. And if you're dressed up, you know, I would suggest something like that. That is beautiful from Penhaligons. And again, you can pick that up. I think that may well be discontinued, but there's still plenty of them at discounters. You can probably pick that up for around about £60–70 again for 100ml. Now my next two, but I'll do them one at a time, is by Daniel Josier. Now I have the Discovery set and I will be getting the fragrances because these two are fantastic. I'll just show you the Discovery set. If you can get hold of this Discovery set, by the way, I think you can get hold of it for around about £30. It's great. Each one is 5ml, so you're getting 30 mils. That's about £1 a mil for niche fragrances, which is good. The first one is, I've got to get this in the right order, is Mystery Oud. one of my favourite, most wearable ouds. I'll spray this on skin. This is a fantastic fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. You have, to start off with, you have your cumin and carrot seed is in there. You can actually smell the violet as well. The violet is quite strong, and the angelica and incense and oud, and it's just a combination of all them notes together that blend so well and are so wearable, classy, and it's addictive. It really is. And it doesn't change an awful lot through the progression of it, but that's a good thing, because it smells so damn good to start off with, that I don't think you'd want to lose that smell. It's absolutely beautiful. There's not a great deal in the way of woods other than the oud, but the oud brings, it's a different type of oud. It's not animalic, it's just a beautiful oud, unbelievable, and mixed with the incense and everything else. It's just one that I really, really love. I just keep smelling it and smelling it and smelling it. So I'm going to have to get myself a huge bottle of it. That is Mystery Oud by Daniel Josier. It's pretty hard to get hold of, but you can pick that up online for roughly about between £80 and £100 for a 100ml bottle. But that is fantastic. Now the next one is another one from Daniel Josier, and it is Ambre Tabac. Now obviously in the name you can guess what that is, but it's amber and tobacco. The notes in that are incense, bergamot, patchouli, sandalwood, amber, tobacco and vanilla. I think there's a few more notes in there. I just wrote down a few just to give you guys. And a spray. There we go. Loads on there now. Got plenty left still. Oh, and it starts off so beautiful. It's almost fruity. I don't think there's any fruits in the there's no fruits apart from the bergamot, but that is, you do get a sort of an orangey citrus note mixed with like a blackcurrant as well. That's what it smells like to me anyway, and it's a rich fruit. There's a slight tartness to it, but as you wear it, the woods start to come in, the tobacco starts to feed in through the middle, and it starts to deepen, and you lose a little bit of that fruitiness as well. But that is an absolutely fantastic scent as well. That's going to be such a crowd pleaser for a niche fragrance. I know a lot of niche fragrances are a bit out there, and not your everyday person is going to appreciate them like we do, but this is going to appeal to everyone. Absolutely fantastic fragrance. Longevity on that is about 8 hours. Projection 1 to 2 feet for about 1 to 2 hours. And sillage is average as well. But it's a fantastic, beautiful scent. Really, that will draw people in. They'll certainly want to be your friend if you're wearing that. And the last but not least is, I'd like to thank Rose and Jones for this, Lizzie Jones, because she sent me 4 Tom Fords, and I had never ever smelled a Tom Ford before. I've seen them in shops and I've never been tempted to smell them. So this is, and I haven't got the full bottle. I've got a little decant in there which she kindly sent me. I'll leave a link in her channel as well in the description. But this is Noir de Noir by Tom Ford. Absolutely beautiful fragrance. It's dark rose, and that rose is unbelievable. It really is sensual. It's a unisex scent. It's absolutely fantastic. It's black rose, truffle, floral notes, vanilla, patchouli, cedar and oak moss. There's a light woody aspect to it from the mids to the end, and like I say, it's that rose. That rose is unbelievable, mixed with a vanilla-y type of smell as well. It's just unbelievable, and a slight patchouli once you get to their mids. But that is Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. They are my 10 I was going to do a couple of honourable mentions. I think I will anyway, but you probably don't class them as niche. I know they're not niche, but they're from Lalique basically, and it's Encre Noir and Lalique's Pour Homme. They're absolutely fantastic fragrances. The reason why I say people should class them as niche is because that company has been going for a long time, and they were making bottles for the big hitters way back in the day. Some beautiful bottles crafted, so they've always been in this game. And they also, as far as I can make out, I think they make some of the fragrances for Bentley as well. I might be wrong. If I am, stick it in the comments, put me straight. But I think that they do need a mention as well, because they are two fragrances that smell very niche-like, and they're definitely staying in my collection as well. So there you have it. That is my 10 niche fragrances for life. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and please keep safe, and I'll speak to you very soon. Thank you very much. Sorry, I forgot the tags. The 3 people that I tag are Daniel San, Civilized Redneck and Mersey Scents. I'll leave a link to their channels in the description.